welcome to Maria and Joe Live TV.
Are we a live TV
Yes, and
already?
yeah,
Back in Las Vegas where the action is usually.
as you can see behind us, we have to actually put down the screen because it's
Yeah.
too bright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's turn down the screen now.
Huh? But anyways, yes,
Lack
we
of sleep last night.
he has lack of sleep last night. But anyways, we are actually live here at the Westgate Resort.
Absolutely. One of our favorite spots that we get together. We come here and we get different rooms, a balcony, but more importantly, we get to overlook and oversee the city and all the other big casinos in the area. And it's a great place to be. And the weather, it's got to be close to 100 degrees again. It's September, right?
Yeah, well, it's actually kind of, I love the weather now.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
And so high 90s, low hundreds is good weather for Las Vegas.
Well,
I think my air conditioning is starting to go out of my car because I drive here all the time.
yeah, I know, right?
It's really crazy, yeah.
Well, we had a really good week this week.
Yep.
Yeah, I know every day is actually a good week. I call it a good day is every day,
Every day
no
should be
matter
good.
what. Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes your mentality, your thoughts is depends on what's in your cup.
That's true. What's in your cup? What's in your mind? Is your cup half full? Is your cup half empty? What's the difference, anyways?
The difference is what's inside the cup.
If it's empty or full?
Yes. It's still what is in
You
the
see
cup.
here, our cups are coconut water today, our mugs.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
pretty special. It's interesting because we wake up every day with
Uh-huh.
different things on our mind, a plan of what we do during the day.
Yes.
But sometimes we wake up with a smile, eager to hit the road,
The anxiousness.
anxiousness,
Like,
and
oh my God, I gotta get there. I gotta get there.
gotta. And sometimes we wake up like, oh, I don't want to get up. I don't want to leave the bed. I don't
You
like
do?
what's in there.
You don't want to leave the bed. Oh my God, every time I get up in the
Yeah.
morning, I am like ready.
Ready to
All
go.
I'm thinking is I have to get up because I have to do something. You know, yeah, that feeling like for me is a day is never been enough for what I wanna
Oh yeah.
do. Yeah, it's so
Sometimes 24 hours is not long enough.
yes,
Sometimes
exactly.
it's too long.
It is. Yeah. Oh no, never been long to
Never
me.
too long?
Yeah, it's always been so short. Like I put my time what to do at this time. I'm kind of planning, right?
Okay.
And then eventually it's like 5 o'clock and you never finish what you plan to do at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. You're like, holy cow, I
Like
have to do
lunch.
that. Well, I don't even do lunch most of the
Oh
time.
my goodness. That's true. Maria here is very detailed. She plans out just about everything. Adjustable, the time rarely is the time she plans, but she plans out everything the best she can. So it's crazy.
I tried. It's
Yeah.
so hard. It's so freaking hard. I
Yeah.
need an assistant.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
But anyways, I would like to actually shout out to all the people out there
All
that
the
watching
people?
us. Yes,
Everyone?
everyone that is watching us. If you're not watching us, I'm so sorry, but you're missing this part.
You're missing this part. We can't shout at you.
Yeah.
If you're not watching the show, we can't shout at you. So come
And-
join us.
And if you guys have something to say, please go ahead and comment on the comment box because this is the internet anyway. You can say anything you want, and don't worry, we won't blast on you. But anyways, Joe, so how was the driving to Las
We're doing
Vegas?
pretty good. I guess I come here quite often. Sometimes not enough. Sometimes too much. It seems like in the summertime it gets harder and harder to drive out here. But in the last week, I live in California. My son moved from Tucson. So my son moved from Tucson over near where I live with his wife and his two daughters. So it's exciting. I get to be a grandfather for real, not just part-time. So a lot of activities going to happen in the future. A lot of what's in my cup going to have to decide what that's going to be like. But my world's going to change in a good way. In a
Yes.
good way.
Well, you I've been reading this Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich.
Yes.
And for those people out there, I highly recommend you guys go and read that book because it gives you so much intellectuality, knowledge, and informations. It doesn't need to be, applying to you, or it doesn't need to. You don't have to apply it to yourself if you don't want to, but you're gonna lose the good part if you don't apply it to yourself, if that makes sense.
No.
So so anyways, so if you read that book and you can,
Well, if you have read
according,
that book, leave your comments. That's a good idea.
oh yeah, that's
Let
actually,
us
if
know
you
your
read that
thoughts.
book,
Yeah.
I read it twice. I'm reading
Mhm.
it again
Good.
because I just wanna actually go ahead and write down all those tips that I really wanted to use it in my life. It's a really great book. It's been there for so long.
Oh,
Yeah. Have you read it?
many times.
Oh, you many
Dozen
times you
times.
read
I have
it.
the book. Absolutely.
You do?
Of course. And it's exciting because what you think you can achieve if you actually put into practice the things are the positive thoughts in your life. And I think it was Lincoln that says, if you think you could or you think you can, you're right. I don't know if that was him or Yogi Bear. Someone said that if you think you can or if you think you can't, you're right. So be careful what you're thinking. And that's the whole purpose of Think and Grow Rich. Whatever you're thinking, you really can accomplish. Even if you're drinking coconut milk.
That's not coconut milk. That's
Coconut
coconut
water.
water.
You're
But
right.
anyways, yeah, that if you read that book, you're gonna see a lot of that cup filled up with energy, good thoughts,
Right.
positive thoughts,
Positive thoughts.
and fill it with your, with what you think. Like what Joe was saying, it makes you what your thought is your power. Whatever
Yes.
you, whatever you think, you can, that's your how do you say that? I wish I have the book with me right now, but I really love it. I highly recommend it.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's important to read. It's important to read positive messages.
Yeah. Those
Self-development
motivational,
books,
yes,
motivational.
motivational books and everything. And by the way, talking about motivational public speaking,
Yes.
Joe is actually now starting his career, no, not career, but his business
Yes.
to be a motivational speaker.
Yes. I do a lot of speaking events. I get asked to do a lot of motivational, inspirational things coming up. And I'm working more and more towards that avenue in bigger venues. I've spoken in Reno, Nevada, spoken
Nice.
all over California, in Ohio, and looking for more opportunities to go out there and share and spread the good things we learn. Think and grow big is a good thing to learn, and that's something a lot of us, the techniques, the tips, the advice, something we need to share to others on a regular basis.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's important. Your cup, and we talked about your cup. What are we putting in it that's gonna make us want to wake up in the morning? That's gonna make us want to hit the road
And we're not
running.
just talking about coffee, guys.
Not just. Well, that's a good start, though. It's a good start. You know what's in my cup?
Your cup, in your cup is actually. Oh, I want some.
Grapes.
He has grapes in his cup. That's a good plot, Joe. But anyways, guys, we're gonna be talking a lot more about what's in your cup
Mm-hmm.
on our next segment. Let us give you these messages.
After these messages, let us know what's in your cup, and we'll share that later. All right.
Yes. Thank you. We'll see you guys. Don't go away.
Mm.
Get ready, Las Vegas. It's the second annual Radio Grammy Awards Show. Radio Grammy. showcasing the talents of 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. It all happens on Wednesday, September 25th, exclusively at the Park MGM Juniper Lounge, right on the Las Vegas Strip. Red carpet walkdown starts at 6 p.m. and ceremony award show starts at 7 p.m. sharp. An incredible evening no one will ever forget. The second annual Radio Grammy Award Show, sponsored by Park MGM Juniper Lounge, the Healthy Foundations Center, Healing Ghetto Las Vegas, Final Focus, DJ Bad Girl Entertainment, Paris Perfumes, and Power X Energy Drink. The second annual Radio Grammys Award Show, showcasing the talents of 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, only in Las Vegas.
Listen, check it. Trying to build a bridge, instead I burned it down. Oh, I tried to lift him up, but found me beaten down to the ground. I was too weak to face my pain, caught up in the flood that was my rain. We both moved on, but my heart remains there. Oh, what I
Hey, welcome back to Maria and Joe Live TV. And you know what, Joe? I am so freaking
Yeah.
happy that we are able to make some or few episodes of Maria and Joe for the past 2 months.
Oh,
We
You
had
know
more
that's
than
true.
normal.
I know when we started the Social Media Shows Network, this was it. The empowerment with Maria and Joe. And thankfully, we got bigger and expanded and grew and able to help others and empower others so they can start their own shows. So as far as Maria and I getting together on a regular basis, that doesn't always happen because I'm not here all the time or we're focused on the network itself and doing other shows that we're doing. So
Yes,
it's good. We're together.
Yeah,
Salute.
cheese.
Cheers,
Cheers.
cheese. Who got the cheese?
I love the cheese.
Oh my goodness.
And you know, Joe, is having social media shows.
Yep.
Yeah. Our partnership is just growing stronger and stronger every single day. And getting all these people, helping a lot of people to join us, do their own show,
Yeah.
broadcast, and we reaching over 500,000, 500,000 around the globe is just an accomplishment. I just want to actually reiterate to the viewers that we are not here to be famous. We are here to inspire others. One person, you as listener right now,
Yeah.
makes our heart happy.
It's a great feeling to help others and watch them expand. There's a something. I'm a Toastmaster, as you know, a lot of us do, and most of us join Toastmasters because most of us are afraid of public speaking. Most of us don't have the confidence to speak outside of our inner circle. But when we watch someone who shakes when they get up in front of a lectern or even in front of 4 or 5 people, where 2, 3, 4, 6 months later, maybe a year later, they're competing in contest, it's the same thing as in empowerment, social media shows. Watching someone afraid, they have an idea, they want to try something new, and then they blossom, and then they grow.
They fill their cup.
They fill their cup up with good stuff. No more of that negative. You can't do it. You shouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. It's more like, yes, I can. I think I can. You know that one. I think the trade. I think I can. I think I can. And yes, I
You
did
think
it.
you can. You
Something
know,
like that.
your thoughts is your power. So if you think you can, you can.
You can.
If you think you can't, I'm sorry, but we cannot help you.
Want a grape? That's what's in our cup here. Grapes, everyone.
Yeah, and we share it. That's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Mhm.
Anyways, Joe, since this is our topic, what is in your cup? I just wanna read this narrative. This is where we came up with this title. But
Sure.
one of my friends, shout out to Robert Chandler, shared this on Facebook,
Okay.
and I look at it, and it's so freaking amazing how whoever wrote this, he got it from his friend. Whoever
Nice.
gave this narrative he's just genius, because this is what we are missing on our daily lives. So let me read it to you guys.
Please do.
Yes. What is in your cup? You are holding a cup of coffee when someone comes along and bumps into you or shakes your arms, making you spill your coffee everywhere. What did you spill in your coffee? What did you spill the coffee? Because why did you spill the coffee? And then you said because somebody actually shakes you,
Someone
right?
shake you, bump
Yeah.
you.
Nope.
No?
Wrong answer.
Why'd you spill the coffee?
You spilled the coffee because there was coffee in your cup.
Ooh. So if it was beer, you would have spilled
The
beer.
beer. If it's a tea, it could be a tea. If
It's a grape.
then it's then it's a grape like that. But anyways, anything that is in your cup is what you spill.
True.
Therefore, when life comes along and shakes you,
Yes.
which everybody has those times,
Especially if you live with earthquakes.
whatever is inside your cup will come out. It's easy to fake it until you get rattled. So we have to ask ourselves, what's in my cup? When life gets tough, what spills over? Joy, love, gratefulness, peace, humility, or anger, bitterness, harsh, and cuss words.
Harsh words.
Our life provides the cup. You choose how do you feel it. So today, let's work towards filling our cups with gratitude, forgiveness, joy, words of affirmation, and kindness, gentleness, and love for others.
Oh.
That's the narrative, and it's just totally like I'm like, holy cow! Those are the words that we don't normally dig on our subconscious mind.
Sure.
Those thoughts is always on our subconscious mind, but because we don't
Yes.
actually dig on our subconscious minds, we forget those things. We
Yep.
just ignore it.
Our subconscious rules us. So what's in that background we're not thinking about? But you're right, it rules us.
Yeah.
It rules us, and we're afraid to talk about peace, love, comfort, affirmations in public sometimes. We're afraid to be judged. And we need to get out of that mindset and constantly, not just remind ourselves, well, our friends and family, they're good and they're worthy. We also are, we should feel good and worthy and benefit to others. So we're always giving other people kudos, and sometimes we forget about ourselves. And that should be in our cup, all that good stuff.
Yep. I like that what you just said, that we forgot ourselves.
Forget ourselves. We'll tell our kids are great, they can do anything, but do we believe we're great and we can do anything? You know?
You know what funny, Joe, is
Yeah.
the the best doctors,
Mm-hmm.
best lawyers, best nurses, or best on what they do, they are best to do their profession for others.
True.
They are not good to do it. They cannot do it for themselves.
Oh, that's true.
Same thing with what you're saying. We love, we can actually
Yeah.
give so like the best advice that we could give to somebody else, but we cannot do it ourselves. I can actually give a really good relationship advice, but why I am single?
Because everyone's afraid to talk to you.
Oh, they're afraid to talk
Well,
to
that's
me.
a good point. I've been counseling, been a counselor and a psychologist and a vet rep and so many other things for years. I've been talking to others, even homeless shelters. Spent a long time working with them, and sometimes I often can't use the own advice I give to others. And it's crazy, just like you're saying, we can help the world out, but why can't we
Help ourselves.
help ourselves, or why aren't we willing to listen to our own advice?
Exactly, exactly. Well, I think that is kind of like a human thing. I don't know why, but
Mhm.
sometimes we caught ourselves like, oh my God, why am I giving this advice? And
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
I
Let
do.
me practice. That's why. Do you know who is the biggest hypocrite in this planet Earth?
On the planet Earth, probably you and I. I don't know who.
It's ourselves.
It's ourselves, exactly.
It's all every individual.
Because do we really believe what we're saying?
Exactly. Everybody. I'm not, I'm not saying
Yep.
you or me. I'm saying all of
Everybody,
us.
but not me. Yeah.
Yeah, but not me,
All
right?
of you.
Blaming others. That's the one we talked about a
You're
few days
right. We
ago.
talked about that a lot.
Yeah. But anyways, yes, that's how you fill your cup. You fill your cup with love, peacefulness,
Gratitude.
gratitude, and it's how, I don't know how I can, I can stress this enough, is to just be respectful and be kind to others.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, sometimes it's really hard because every single individual, not
Mhm.
only me, not
No,
only
you.
you, every single individual are very self-centered. We start being so greedy that
Yeah.
we forgot about others.
Oh, that happens. That happens. We
It's
do get greedy.
sometimes we said no, 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 no. I am a lot of people that I noticed this past few month,
Sure.
yeah, is a lot of people like, no, I said this, no, I did this, no, I am this, no, I am the good one, I'm the best one, and you start just keep on blaming others. Why don't you put yourself around, put it in their position, and think, if you are really the best one, maybe that person that you're talking to is better than you.
Sometimes, we all have bad days.
Yeah.
We all have bad experience. We maybe a breakup, maybe you lost your job, maybe you just didn't have coffee in the morning. That's how you wake up. But the point is, we can't put our problems or issues on others.
No, don't.
We can't. We do sometimes. We'll just yell at someone for no
Yeah.
reason, just to vent. But that little yell, like, darn it, you're always doing wrong, saying that to like your kid, that can affect them. That can affect your spouse in such a negative way. That can affect your coworker. You always screw it up. What's wrong with you? Let's slow down and realize that we're not perfect either. And sometimes someone's saying that to us, like we're no
You're
good. Try not to take it personally.
Mm-hmm.
Try to take it personally, because we're all going to have those days, those issues. We've done a lot of shows in our early beginnings where we'd lose the internet, or the lighting would go out, or the camera would fall on the floor,
or the microphone.
or something would come out of Maria's mouth when she's speaking. All those things. And it's funny if you just watch dads and just say, okay, it's a lesson learned, and moved on, and we can make fun of it today. We can make fun of losing a job or a relationship that we thought was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and then it goes sour. but later on, different doors kind of open up. And we could go back in time and say, yeah, I was pretty stupid back then to be so worried about what other people were thinking. So if we keep filling our cup with the gratitude, love, I am worthy of this. Then when it gets full, then it's like she said, it spills on other people. They can feel worthy. They can feel loved. They can feel they're worth a damn. A lot of us feel like we're not worth a damn. But we fill our cup with all that positive stuff on a regular basis, and we spill a little bit everywhere we go, everyone wins. Now, we have an issue. A lot of us got that chip on our shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Our coworker did us wrong. A boss promoted someone else over us. A loved one's looking a different way rather than at us.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the case is, we all have that chip. And how do we get rid of it? It's not easy, but we have to continuously, surround our stuff with positive messages, good thoughts, so we can fill our cup, we can fill our bodies, we can fill those around us, and get rid of that crap that holds us back. We all have that crap. A lot of people come onto our show and get involved in our network, and they just some of them jump too fast. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna put this behind me, and they're moving so fast, and they get burnt out. Everything takes time. Everything is a journey in small baby steps. Most of us cannot just run out of the gate and expect the whole world to change right away. We have to work on that. Some of us can.
That's really that's a good point, Joe, because we started this like a little bit over a year ago.
Sure.
Yeah, and now we didn't rush.
No.
Because see the thing with empower or no of social media shows that inspires others is for us is we gonna change lives one person at a time.
And we're doing that.
Did you see that? See the feedbacks and everything. That's all we need. We need you to be inspired by us. We need you because you're the person that we are inspiring today. And then we're gonna inspire other tomorrow. And once you are inspired, I'm pretty much sure you're gonna go out there and inspire others.
Oh, it's a big deal. I think our first show, maybe we had 6 people watch it, maybe 10 people.
Yes.
And then 15, and then 30, and then hundreds, things like that. But start really slow, and sure, it feels kind of bad because we have a mission, a goal, something we want to accomplish, and we had those setbacks.
Yes, of course we do. But then, like what Joe was saying earlier, is we try to put ourselves and blame others and forgetting what the other person is going through. And we are just human being. We are human being that we are not powerful enough to understand every single person around us. But if you step back and realize yourself, you have to have all the love and happiness and fulfillment within yourself to be able to understand others.
Very true. Very true.
Without that,
so sit back and observe.
Yeah,
it's
sit
okay.
back and just kind of like chill out and say, "Who's Shout out to Sharon. She taught me that. Who's and say, you know what? This is out of my control. I cannot control this. Then let it go. If you see, I keep on saying and I keep on telling this to every single person I know.
Yes.
When they come to me and start complaining, I tell them this. I said, I don't give a biased advice. I tell them this, okay, so this is the problem.
Yep.
This is the problem, right? All right, so the options to solve this problem, because I'm a problem solver, is this. This is the option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4. Let's eliminate the options that we cannot control. So we're going to eliminate 2 or 3 options. So you have only this option, two options. So out of these 2 options, which is best? And then we're gonna pick one option. So this is the option. And most of the time is the option that we pick is something that nothing to do with the other person,
right?
But something to do with themselves.
Yep. It's a multiple choice test.
Yeah, exactly. See, I am really good at that.
Yeah.
Putting, okay, this is the option. Oh no, that one. Oh, oh,
Yeah.
this one. Oh yeah, it's myself. See, if you go, if you are, you structure it that way,
Yeah.
you figure out that there's nothing you can do with this person, and there's also problem solving that I've been through, that it's really really hard.
Yeah.
It's really really hard. It's heartbreaking. It's financial heartbreaking and mentally heartbreaking. But I keep on saying to that person
Yeah.
that you make a decision. I know it's heartbreaking. I know it might affect your future.
Yeah.
I know it might affect your family and thing, but you have to make that decision.
Make
It
that
might be
decision.
wrong at this time. It will be correct in the future.
That's true. Almost like when is it time for your child to move out of the house? That's a big one. We want to love them, comfort them, help them save money, but regardless, I don't care how rich you may be, whatever it is, our children need to find themselves, have to discover themselves, have to fall.
Mm-hmm.
And you can keep your doors open when the time is right, but everyone, man and woman, need to find themselves and their
Yes,
purpose in life
because they will grow up.
because they will grow up. If you always rely in that you owe me attitude or entitlement attitude, you're screwing yourself up. And if you're enabling your children to feel that way, you're screwing them up too.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
fall into that trap.
You
We
know,
all have to earn our way.
I learned this. I'm a Filipino, and
Really?
I think, yeah, I think it's not. But anyways, a lot of Filipino family or culture is we keep our kids even though they're married, even though they have a job or not. That's our culture, and I totally changed that, turn
Yeah.
around, and you're 18-year-old, you're out. Now I forgot where I'm going with this.
Don't have to be 18, but there has to come a maturity time to find yourself.
No, I just got distracted. Oh gosh. But anyways,
That never happens.
Filipinos, we keep our kids inside our house, but imagine if we all been through on that stage of our life.
Sure.
We've been through. Oh, no, there you go. Now I know where I'm going on this one. So, anyways, so I wasn't ready. I wasn't. Shout out to my sister.
Hi, David.
I okay. So I was not ready to let my two kids away from me. I'm gonna hug them forever until I can, because that's how it's heartbreaking to let them go. Sometimes actually it's yourself, it's not them. You're being selfish to them, and you're being grateful to yourself. I believe that's the one. But anyways, somebody told me this, that remember, Maria, your kids will grow up. Your kids is starting to go away. They will go and find their way. They will go find their own life.
They will.
So you have to prepare yourself now or later. Now, and you sacrifice everything, and they're not gonna learn, or they're gonna learn, or later that you're gonna be in jeopardy, because you
Yeah.
give everything to them and you keep them, and they're not gonna
They're
learn
not going to learn. They're not going to grow up, and it will hurt you
financially.
emotionally, physically. In some cases, I know this one woman back where I live, and her son was in the military, and he came out. He got a little post traumatic stress and some other issues going on, and he takes it out on his mother. Mostly emotionally abusive, but there's other things going on that she won't talk about and things like that. And I'm not going to mention any names here, but I've seen that happen to others where they're trying to help out their kid who's struggling with life. And so they're overbearing, and eventually the kid's going to rebel anyways.
Yeah,
They're still going to believe you owe them everything, but they're going to rebel.
it's part of the states of life.
Part of the stage of life,
Yeah.
and it's just that transition. I work with veterans a lot of time, transitioning from veteran life to civilian life. And some it's easy, but the longer you stay in the military, or the more experiences you have, it tends to be a little more challenging to step into a civilian. Even if you have a good job waiting for you, it's no guarantee you're going to be the best employee for that job.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a whole something else we could talk about some other time. But a lot of us military have trouble, regardless of how full their cup is. They don't know how to make that transition. Like we're
Yeah.
talking about our kids who
Yeah.
don't even get a chance because we're holding on to them so long.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Give them a chance. Kick them out.
Yep.
We
kick 'em
love
out.
you, but you gotta go.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know how heartbreaking for a lot of moms out there to let go their kids. I know
Sure.
because we love them. We think that they can not go through hard life if they are if they're going on their own. But remember, this is what I keep on reminding myself.
Hmm.
When I am at this age,
What age?
well, whatever is your kid's age,
Oh, okay.
when you're on this age, remember this, or just think of yourself on that age, what you did to your with your life.
How did you make it?
How did you make it? So if you believe that you did yourself made it at that age, same age as
Yep.
your kids, meaning they're gonna be making it too.
Right, and the kids, they have the internet now. They
Yeah,
have
they're
opportunities
they're more
everywhere.
independent now than us
They're more
before.
independent. They don't even go outside to play anymore. They're playing on their phones.
Yeah.
And somehow, just got to get them out of that.
Yeah, they are. You know,
It's okay to have 3 or 4 roommates in the beginning. So
it
what?
is. Yeah.
So what?
We
Someone
still-
has to clean though, or pay for cleaning.
So Joe, that's how I remind myself because
Yeah.
I'm the scariest mom to let my kids go. But then I just came into a point that I said, you know what? I did made it. I was a single mom and I made it through.
I was a single dad, and I made it through.
And they are on their own having a really good job. Why can't they?
Why can't they?
When I don't have a job and I have a kid.
That's right. If you don't
So-
have a good job, go to school, work for free, give your talent to someone,
Yeah.
whatever. You can take whatever job and just keep working at what you really want.
Yep.
But don't blame someone that you're having trouble and struggling. We
Yep.
all did.
Yes. Stop pointing fingers. Go and
Mhm.
start taking action. Stand up for yourself. I did it wrong before. Let me do it right this time.
Let me do it right this time. And you change the locks when you move out?
Huh?
Do you change the locks in the door when the kids move out?
No, of course not. But they don't have my key.
Yes.
But anyways,
That's okay.
based on what we are just talking about, I just want to read another narrative from a friend.
Sure.
This guy, shout out to Jeff Lobeck. He was one of the first guests of social media shows.
Yep.
He was a guest at the Manifesting Your Dreams with Pablo
Oh,
Miguel.
Yeah, Pablo.
Shout out to Pablo Miguel.
Miss you, Pablo.
And this is what he say. I walk by this quote every day. This is what he always say every day. He always go and follow him on Facebook, Jeff Lobeck, because he gives a lot of good things to put it in your cup every morning. He was talking with a good friend about how life is one of the greatest teachers. He said, expect nothing, appreciate everything, have it all. The only time we suffer is when reality does not match our expectations. That's by Byron Katie. Tony Robbins says, change your expectations for appreciation and your whole world changes. Where in your life are you suffering? Just for a moment, change your focus from expectations to appreciation. We love to expect.
We love to expect, and that screws things up.
Yeah, exactly.
Unrealistic expectations.
Remember, today's choices create tomorrow's experience for generations to come.
Ooh.
Isn't that powerful?
That's extremely powerful.
Every morning, he does good, powerful quotes in there.
Good.
and he doesn't he just don't, because he read a lot of books.
Sure. You know how
It's-
important it is to read and keep positive things. Even if you read something that's a romance novel, just keep that minimal. We got to keep our minds working. Well, let's be realistic in our expectations, especially of our kids.
mhm.
I'd struggle in that area. I expect them.
Everybody
Hold
does.
it. When I was 20, I had kids and this job and went to
Everybody
school.
does struggle with their
Yeah.
kids. I don't see, there's
Mhm.
no perfect way of raising a kid.
There's no perfect way. I want to do a shout out to David and Bob and the Colberts and Gidget and Jesse who are watching our show right now.
Oh, thank you
Mike,
so
thank
much.
you guys very much.
Thank you.
Love having you there.
Give us a
And
shout out, guys.
shout out. So make sure you leave comments in our blog, our post, even reach out to us on Facebook. Let us know what you put in your cup to make your
Mhm.
life a little bit easier or better, and probably more importantly, what are you doing to be an empowerment or inspiration to
Inspiration, yes.
others? Because a lot of us fall short, and like
Mhm.
we mentioned, a lot of us have bad days, and we have to forgive one another.
Mhm.
But don't go with the attitude to work every day.
Yeah,
You got a
exactly.
time, you got to nip it in the butt and
Yes.
move on. Move
Yes.
on.
You know, I want to throw this in there to Joe, that when you are forgiven,
Hmm.
probably it's not your fault, because everybody thinks it's not their fault. You know what I'm saying? They always say, oh, it's not my fault. But no matter whose fault, and you are forgiven, you are given a chance. Same with myself. I'm not just talking to you guys. I'm not just pointing fingers. I am pointing to myself.
Sure.
If I am forgiven, I'm gonna be tiptoeing not to do the same mistakes again to this person. That way, it's not gonna happen again. Does that make sense? I
It
know
makes
that
sense,
I am
yes.
just a human being, that I'm gonna have mistakes again, but don't do the same mistakes, because if you do the same mistake over and over and over and over again, that's insanity.
Insanity. Everybody knows insanity. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
that's insanity. If there's another type of mistakes, well, that's another part of forgiveness that be given to you, as long as it's not connected to the first one.
Well, that's a good point. Jesus forgives us each and every day if we just ask for it.
Yeah.
And it's so important that we ask forgiveness and do our best not to screw up again. And if someone forgives us, we need to forgive someone else also.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, and
Life's too short to have that chip and that bad negative attitude. Don't do
exactly,
it.
exactly. Don't. Yeah. Don't. We just you know, I don't wanna say that, you know, don't do it, like blah 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 you, blah 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 you. But you know, everybody contribute. If there is like a fight or misunderstanding,
Mhm.
everybody, it's verbally or actions made, actually contributed to the situation, no matter what it is.
Two-way street?
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah. No, I think in most of the time, what we don't actually realize is we actually contributed ourselves without knowing.
Yes.
Yeah, without knowing, and we're not gonna know. That's the reason why a lot of people said, I didn't do it, you did it. Because it's not because they just they are self-centered. It's because they didn't realize that they made something they don't realize.
They don't realize it.
Yeah. So
We have that problem with relationships. Sometimes
yes.
the other partner left and we don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Communication.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard sometimes.
It's
Communication takes work. But
Oh yeah.
if you find someone you love or care about even a little bit,
Uh-huh.
it takes work.
Yeah.
And continuously work on that. And you're going to have those bad days. And if you're married, don't go to bed angry.
Yeah.
Not easy. It means you might not sleep for 24 hours, but don't go to bed angry.
I have another point on the communication
Yeah.
part. Sometimes communication actually gets in the way to when you're trying to communicate. So what I try to say is, okay, I want to communicate about this problem with you, right?
Sure, sure.
And then the other person
Yeah.
start starting to avoid or ignore you, so you cannot communicate to the other
That's
person.
true. That's true.
See, and then eventually the other person we don't know what's going on with the other person avoiding you. We like you don't, you don't really know. But then eventually that other person will say you don't have you have a communication problem when you're the one who is
Blaming the other one.
blaming the other one, because you know what, you don't know what's in that other person's mind.
That's right.
See
You
what
never
I'm
know.
saying? So it's the communication sometimes is it's too, what is too broad. It's, I don't know how to explain it. I wish I, this is something that I keep on trying to think how I can explain it, because communications gets in the way, even though how much we all know how to communicate to each other. We, oh, there you go.
Or do we?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what I'm trying to say now.
Yeah.
When you said communication, it's not just about talking and talking and talking. It's about understanding. Because the understanding part, I think I'm gonna start changing communication. I think I'm gonna change the communication to understanding. Because no matter what, how, like me, I'm so freaking hard to actually explain myself and being understood well. And a lot of times, a lot of people, these people are the douchebags, where they are the bad part, because they already know that I have a second language.
Yeah.
I have having hard time. Why don't you ask and
Yeah.
clarify what I'm trying to say, instead of making your own decision what I'm trying to say? Does that make sense? You're just like, oh, this is what she's trying to say, when it's not. I love clarification. Every time I don't understand what others are saying, I always say, can you please elaborate?
What she's trying to say is that she don't understand you.
So I think elaboration is very important. Understanding instead of communication.
Well, I disagree. Well, in one aspect, I do a lot of communication exercises, do a lot of counseling, coaching in communication. But the number one step in communication is listening, and listening to understand. So they're related. Communication, listening is part of that. It's not talking, it's listening to the other person to understand and not necessarily respond. A lot of us guys.
So what do you don't agree with what I'm saying? Because you're saying what I just said.
You said, no, forget communication.
No, well, I'm saying.
I'm saying they're the same
No,
thing.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that forget communication,
Yeah.
because understanding comes with communication, listening, and understanding.
Right, they go together.
So what I'm trying, yeah. So I'm not saying, I'm not against what you're saying. You are going on the same thing. What I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, you have to go on the bottom line, or the all the steps in communication. You don't just go on the communication period. You have to go on the step: listening, understanding, clarifying. Go on all the channels. Go through all the channels of communication.
All the channels.
Yeah, you cannot just communicate like blah 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 and just block yourself with what you're saying without actually letting the other person, because that's what happened. It works both ways. When you start listening to this person, yes, you are a good listener, but then you are not actually absorbing what they're trying to say. When they're trying to say something, you are putting your own understanding in your mind without. See what I'm saying?
Sometimes you're right. Sometimes you're right. That's what I was trying to say earlier. A lot of us men, we just hear a couple things from the woman. We want to answer you. We want to fix the problem. And you may not want us to fix the problem. We're going to fix it anyway. So it's hard. Sometimes you just want to talk and vent, and we don't need to fix anything. So just to listen, instead of we assuming what the problem is, like you're saying, we assume you want us to fix it. That's not always the case, but it's hard. It's what we do.
It's hard. See,
Yeah.
Communication,
Takes work.
honestly, it takes work. It's not easy because, like what I said,
Yeah.
I don't know, but like what I said, communication is the freaking problem, the first problem of all individuals. Let me give you an example.
Yes.
There's a lot of people nowadays, we don't communicate through mouth, we communicate through texts. And then this is the thing, this is the same thing with talking to a person in person. we filtered what we want to hear, right?
That's true.
Same thing with text messages. A lot of people nowadays, I don't know why, but they only look on one word on the text. If you put like two sentences on the text, they only look on one word and they start assuming what you're trying to say. It's the same thing when you're in talking in person.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely. In person.
He's not listening, so he's all over the place. But anyways, we're gonna go on our break right now, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking about the excitement this evening.
Excited men. How about the excited men out there?
The excitement this evening.
And let us know what's in your cup.
Let us know what's in your cup. See, he's not listening. See, that's the communication. A lot of men actually doesn't listen at all.
Can you say something?
Check it. Tried to build a bridge, instead I burned it down. Oh, I tried to lift him up, but found me beaten down to the ground. I was too weak to face my pain, caught up in the flood that was my rain. We both moved on, but my heart remains there. Oh, what I put you through.
Social media shows
is about
branding, opportunity,
and outreach.
We are an entertainment company that empowers others
by promoting and supporting our community
and everyone who reaches our content.
Here on social media shows,
Here we're a family.
We are family. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing. We are family.
We are family.
We are family. We are family.
We are family.
We are family, and we want you to be part of our social media shows family. Hey, welcome back to Maria and Joe Live TV, and we just talked about what's in your cup.
Woohoo!
Do you have coffee, tea,
or grapes?
Well, we're not talking about those things. We are
had more grapes earlier. Thank you, Maria.
we are just we are actually talking more about your what good things do you have in mind, like happiness, peace, love, hatred, angerness.
So not beer, coffee, wine,
No, those are not included.
coconut water. Okay.
But anyways, guys, we are here to proudly and happy and very pleased to share with you what we are up tonight.
Ooh, a little bit of action on the strip tonight. And it's hard living in Las Vegas to find any action.
So what is up tonight?
Tonight we're going to have an awesome show, but very importantly, you and I have been asked to not MC, but interview on the red carpet, the second annual event going on. There's a bunch of categories. And I'll tell you about the categories.
Yeah. Let me tell them what is the event.
Yep.
Anyways, guys, this radio station 22.3 take over Vegas radio station by Imani Ortiz is gonna have their second annual Radio Grammy Awards night tonight. It starts at 6 p.m. for meet and greet. That's a red carpet. And we're gonna be live streaming that event, including the red carpet.
Yeah, please come out and join us. We're going to look for the best of the best in several different categories. And some of the categories include the favorite music show, favorite talk show, largest social media presence. How about the sexiest radio voice? We'll talk about the favorite variety show and Mixcloud Awards, People Choices Awards, most entertaining radio show, radio personality of the year, and the best radio duo. So we have a lot going on. Those are just the categories. Wait to hear some of the nominees. This will be pretty exciting. We want to know who your favorite are.
Yes, the nominees are Las Vegas Promo Queen, Carmen Vera, LS, Outlaw, Yolanda Medrano, DJ Fansize, Spinning Chris, huh? I wonder who's this person. DJ MC, Foxy Revelial, Commander, Courtney Yamiya, Manny C, Slim, Amada J, and of course, the host of the show, DJ Bad Girl.
DJ Bad Girl.
Imani Ortiz. Yes, this is gonna be really fun. It's happening at Park MGM, Juniper Lounge.
Juniper Lounge?
Yes. So we're gonna be out there judging.
Ooh, yes.
The best dress.
Do I have to wear a dress?
Best dress or attire.
Okay. Hey, I want to do a quick shout out to my friend Shane in Australia.
Hi, Shane.
Who's watching the show right now.
And then we're gonna be also judging.
Yes.
Best couple of the night. Worst dress of the night.
Worst dress of the night.
Worst couple of the night.
Worst couple?
Yes. So make
so
sure
you argue in a bittering.
Yeah, of
you
course.
You might win an award.
Yeah. And also, the best part of this judging tonight is the star of the night.
You get to meet us.
Yes, and we're gonna be broadcasting the winners next week on
broadcasting the winners. We'll probably get them on our social media shows network on some of our different shows we have going on, or you get to know a little bit about some of these nominees, some of these winners. We're going to be able to dig in a little bit and find out what make them tick.
Yeah. Ooh. But anyways, yeah, this is
beware.
This is gonna be really fun tonight. So for those this is already close RSVP. We have over 400 RSVP actually.
Wow.
Yeah, and I hope and pray that we're gonna be able to move this next year to the bigger venue,
the bigger stage. So
yes,
it's just like social media shows. Started at a small stage and it's getting bigger and bigger, and we're helping others on smaller stages become bigger and bigger also.
Exactly.
All work together, everyone.
Exactly. Yeah. So like what I said, for those who are in the guest list, make sure what's gonna happen is they're gonna check in and they're gonna get a wristband. If your name is not in there, darling, sorry, but you can stay outside and watch.
Stay outside,
and you can still come and pose in the red carpet. You're not just gonna get into the venue.
Feel free to come on out. We'd love to meet you and find out what you like to do in Las Vegas.
What are you gonna be wearing?
What does it matter?
Oh, well,
this isn't good enough. This isn't good enough.
Well,
I just changed my hat earlier.
Can you lend me my shoes?
How you doing, Wayne? Thanks for joining us, Wayne.
Hi Wayne. But anyway, guys, I just posted on social media yesterday because according to JC, I'm having a shoegasm.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if that's bad or not, but I still say it.
Yes.
Here you go, and yeah, I just want to show you guys these shoes. Actually, is just freaking amazing, and I couldn't stop talking about it. That's why they call me. I'm having a shoegasm. I don't care.
How come you couldn't find a size that fit me?
Oh, I don't know why. Yeah, that's my shoes, guys. But anyways,
Flip
we
flops for me.
yeah. Anyways, we are very happy and looking forward to meet every single person tonight, especially the nominees and also our guests on the guest list. We want to meet everybody. It's gonna be at the Park MGM
Park
Juniper
MGM.
Lounge. And also, I just want to shout out to our friend James Presley
James Presley.
for the Peter Pan movie coming up on December 13th at, I believe it's at Summerlin Theater.
Summerlin Theater.
Yeah, I think it's there. I will get all the information because we are also live streaming there.
Yes, we are. We're doing more and more live streaming for different events and venues. We'll have a lot of fun doing it.
Yes, and if you guys need some live streaming on your events, let us know. Email us at info@socialmediashows.com, and we're gonna actually collaborate and see what we can do.
That's true. I just want to know why our cameraman's dressed better than we are. What's up with that?
I know. Well, he's not just a cameraman.
I know.
He is.
He didn't get the memo. We're supposed to look good. Oh my goodness.
This guy is gonna, you're gonna meet this guy. Oh my God, he looks fantastic. He is,
Yep.
yeah, he's here. But anyways, guys, we will see you guys tonight at the MGM, Park MGM, tonight at 6 p.m. Be there, be fabulous. Get ready because we have different questions to ask you guys. Who is your girlfriend? What's your job? What car do you drive? No, just
Where do you live? How much money you make? You know,
yeah,
just the basics.
Yeah, just the basic.
basics.
Yeah,
Right.
just the basic. We don't ask too much questions,
You don't know. You don't know what to expect.
And please, I'm just gonna repeat this because this is one of our questionnaire. The nominees of the night are Las Vegas Queen, Carmen Vera, LS, Outlaw, Yolanda Medrano, DJ Fun Size, Spinning Chris, DJ MC, Foxy Rebel, yeah, Commander, Courtney Yamia, Mamma Mia,
Oh,
Manny
Mia.
C, Slim, Amada J, and DJ Bad Girl.
Bad girl.
So, yes, please don't come in there not prepared. Be prepared because social media shows is very much prepared.
We're prepared. Make sure let us know who your favorites are and why. And would you like to hear them in and see what they're doing? So
Yes.
it's a group effort. We're gonna have fun tonight. It's always exciting when we're out there on the strip, especially on the red carpet.
Yes.
Hey, make a whole evening of it.
Yeah. So make sure bring the best you. That's the most important thing.
The best you?
Yeah.
You have to wear fancy shoes though, right?
Whatever.
Yeah. Hey, one of the speaking of questions, we're gonna ask some questions for some of our guests tonight. There's always this question that comes up, and they're always asking me about you, believe it or not. It says, no, Maria's not 75 years old. Maria's only...
25.
No, I don't think that was the one. No. So, I'm just trying to get the right age for our guests here because they want to know. They should know our personalities.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's
You know
out
what?
there, right?
let me actually. Oh, this is a good one, Joe. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay, I think I've been preparing this, this time.
Event, yeah.
I've been preparing to actually put my bio out there because everybody is wondering who is Maria.
Who is this
But
young
anyways,
lady?
guys, here you
Right.
go. Maria is a very nice woman, beautiful, sexy. Shoes is like amazing.
Oh, you're talking about your shoes. I understand. Oh, my. Want to borrow my hat?
Thank you for putting me in the situation. Now you know all about me.
What do you mean all about you?
But anyways, guys, let me please go on my page on Facebook
Yes.
so that you can see my picture wearing these shoes. And also, please like, don't share, just like and comment.
Don't show it anybody.
Like and comment. And actually, the caption that I would like to put, I don't want to put the caption on Facebook, so I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
Who does, by seeing that picture, who want to break Maria's heart looking like exactly like that beautiful, smart, honest. So anyways, there you go. Go ahead and like it.
There you go. How can you break Maria's heart when she looks like that? Come on, everyone. Is it
Right?
possible?
No.
I guess not.
Oh no.
I guess not.
Let me change the caption really quick. Who is the douchebag
Ay,
that would like to break Maria's heart?
Probably your next boyfriend.
My next boyfriend. Anyways, guys, we had fun. It's been a pleasure being with you guys and making you guys laugh and inspires you, giving you some good good inspirational talk and everything.
Yeah.
We always have fun and we are always here for you guys.
We are, and please let us know what is
What's
in your cup.
What's in your cup?
Yes, and be careful who you keep it close to. It spills,
Not with
spills
Maria.
quite a bit.
Thank you guys, and see you guys again next week for the next Maria and Joe. No, not next week, but the few days to come. Thank you and have a great evening. I'll see you guys all tonight.
All right.
We love you.
All right, yo, see you tonight. Bye-bye now.